Have you ever found yourself reacting impulsively to a stressful situation only to regret it later? Emotions can be incredibly powerful, often taking control and steering us in directions we might not intend. It's a common experience to feel overwhelmed by our emotional responses, but it doesn't have to be this way. What if you could learn to manage and even transform these reactions into something constructive? Thesis statement. In this video, we'll explore how applying Stoic principles through daily practices can significantly improve your ability to manage and control your emotional reactions. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy focused on self-control and resilience, offers practical tools for transforming how we handle emotions, turning potential sources of distress into opportunities for personal growth and stability. We'll delve into 8 key Stoic practices that can help you cultivate emotional control and resilience. These practices are designed to help you reflect on your emotional responses, develop a more balanced perspective, and ultimately respond to life's challenges with greater calm and wisdom. From understanding the dichotomy of control to engaging in daily reflection, these Stoic techniques will equip you with the skills needed to navigate emotional turbulence effectively. Join us as we unlock these powerful Stoic practices and learn how to apply them in your everyday life for lasting emotional resilience. Practice mindful reflection. Stoic principle. One of the cornerstones of Stoic philosophy is the practice of daily reflection. This practice involves examining your actions, emotions, and responses each day. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most notable Stoic philosophers, famously engaged in this reflective practice by journaling about his daily experiences and thoughts. His reflections were not just about recounting events, but deeply analyzing his responses and behaviors to improve himself continually. He believed that by regularly reflecting on his actions and emotional responses, he could grow in wisdom and virtue. How it helps. Engaging in daily reflection significantly enhances self-awareness, which is crucial for managing emotional responses. By taking the time to review your daily experiences, you can pinpoint what triggered your emotional reactions and how you handled them. This process of self-examination allows you to identify patterns in your behavior and understand why certain situations provoke specific responses. With this increased awareness, you can learn to anticipate emotional triggers and develop strategies to manage your reactions more effectively. As you gain insights into your behavior, you become better equipped to respond with calm and rationality rather than being overwhelmed by your emotions. Daily practice. To incorporate mindful reflection into your daily routine, set aside 10 minutes each evening for this practice. Find a quiet space where you can be undisturbed and take out a journal or simply reflect mentally. Ask yourself questions such as, what emotions did I experience today? What were the triggers for these emotions? How did I respond to these triggers? What can I learn from these experiences? This practice helps you to not only process your emotions, but also to develop a deeper understanding of your behavior. Over time, this reflective practice will enhance your ability to manage emotional reactions and foster a more balanced and thoughtful approach to life. Practice the dichotomy of control. Stoic principle. The dichotomy of control is a fundamental Stoic principle that emphasizes distinguishing between what is within our control and what is not. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, taught that our focus should be solely on our own actions and responses. According to Epictetus, the only things truly under our control are our thoughts, intentions, and reactions. Everything else, such as the actions of others, external events and outcomes, is beyond our direct control. By internalizing this principle, we shift our energy from worrying about uncontrollable factors to improving how we handle situations within our sphere of influence. How it helps. Understanding and applying the dichotomy of control can significantly reduce emotional stress. When we concentrate on what we can control, our own actions and reactions, we free ourselves from the frustration and anxiety that arise from trying to manage external factors beyond our influence. For example, if you're dealing with a difficult coworker, you can't control their behavior, but you can control how you respond to them. By focusing on your response and maintaining a calm demeanor, you preserve your emotional well-being and prevent unnecessary stress. This approach helps you conserve energy and directs it toward constructive actions, rather than futile attempts to control the uncontrollable. Daily practice. To practice the dichotomy of control, begin by assessing any challenging situation you encounter. Ask yourself, what aspects of this situation are within my control? And what elements are beyond my influence? Concentrate your efforts and emotional energy on the aspects you can control, your responses, attitudes, and actions. For example, if you're facing a stressful work deadline, focus on managing your time effectively and maintaining a positive mindset rather than worrying about external factors like other people's expectations or potential obstacles. Regularly applying this practice helps you develop resilience and emotional stability as you learn to navigate challenges with a balanced perspective. By mastering this Stoic principle, you enhance your ability to manage stress and maintain a sense of control over your emotional responses. Reframe your perspective. Stoic principle. Cognitive reframing is a powerful Stoic practice that involves altering how we perceive and interpret situations. Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, emphasized that our perception of events significantly influences our emotional responses. According to Stoic philosophy, it is not the events themselves that cause distress, but our interpretations and judgments about them. By changing our perspective, we can reshape our emotional reactions and find greater clarity and peace. How it helps. Reframing your perspective helps manage emotional reactions by shifting how you view and understand challenging situations. When you change your viewpoint, you can transform a perceived threat or setback into an opportunity for personal growth or learning. For instance, if you face criticism at work, instead of seeing it as a personal attack, you can reframe it as constructive feedback that provides valuable insights for improvement. This shift in perspective allows you to approach situations with a more balanced and proactive mindset, reducing the emotional impact and fostering resilience. By training yourself to reframe challenges positively, you enhance your ability to remain composed and focused, even in difficult circumstances. Daily practice. To practice cognitive reframing, start by consciously evaluating your reactions to stressful situations. When you encounter a challenge or setback, take a moment to ask yourself, how can this situation be viewed differently? And what potential benefits or lessons can I extract from this experience? For example, if you're dealing with a delayed project, instead of feeling frustrated, consider how this extra time might allow you to refine your work or develop new skills. By consistently applying this reframing technique, you cultivate a habit of seeing challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles. This practice helps you maintain emotional balance and adaptability as you learn to approach difficulties with a constructive and positive mindset. Practice emotional detachment. Stoic principle. Emotional detachment is a fundamental Stoic practice that involves maintaining a degree of separation from your emotions. Stoicism teaches that while emotions are natural, they should not dictate your actions or control your state of mind. Instead of suppressing or ignoring your feelings, Stoics advocate for observing them with a sense of distance and objectivity. This approach allows you to acknowledge your emotions without letting them dominate your behavior or decisions. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of distinguishing between what is within our control, our thoughts and responses, and what is not, external events and emotional reactions. How it helps. Practicing emotional detachment helps you manage your feelings more effectively by enabling you to observe and analyze them without being overwhelmed. When you maintain emotional detachment, you gain the ability to respond to situations with greater clarity and rationality. For example, if you receive criticism at work, instead of reacting defensively or becoming upset, you can observe your initial emotional response and then choose a measured and thoughtful way to address the feedback. This separation allows you to approach challenges and conflicts with a calm and balanced mindset, reducing the risk of impulsive or regrettable actions. By developing emotional detachment, you create a space where you can process your feelings without letting them control your decisions. Daily practice. To cultivate emotional detachment, start by incorporating mindfulness techniques into your daily routine. When you experience moments of emotional intensity, take a few deep breaths and consciously step back from the situation. Observe your emotions with curiosity rather than judgment. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Why am I feeling this way? By regularly practicing mindfulness, you enhance your ability to stay grounded and centered, even in the face of strong emotions. Additionally, engage in reflective practices such as journaling to process your feelings in a constructive manner. Over time, these practices will help you build emotional resilience and maintain a more balanced perspective, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with greater equanimity and poise. Use negative visualization. Stoic principle. Negative visualization is a Stoic practice where you mentally simulate potential negative outcomes and challenges to build emotional resilience and acceptance. This technique, advocated by Stoics like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, involves consciously imagining worst-case scenarios and contemplating how you would respond to them. By envisioning these difficulties, you prepare yourself mentally for potential adversity, reducing the shock or distress when such events occur in reality. The goal is not to dwell on negativity, but to strengthen your ability to handle whatever life throws your way with grace and composure. How it helps. Engaging in negative visualization helps manage anxiety and fear by reducing the uncertainty associated with potential setbacks. When you regularly imagine and prepare for possible challenges, you build mental fortitude and lessen the emotional impact of unexpected events. For instance, if you're anxious about an upcoming presentation, visualizing various scenarios, such as technical issues, difficult questions, or a lack of audience engagement, can help you plan solutions and approach the event with greater confidence. By facing these imagined difficulties in advance, you diminish their power over your emotions and equip yourself with strategies to manage them effectively. Daily practice. To incorporate negative visualization into your daily routine, set aside a few minutes each day for this exercise. Begin by identifying a situation or area of your life where you feel uncertain or anxious. Imagine several potential setbacks or problems related to this situation. For example, if you're preparing for a job interview, consider possible challenges like difficult questions or unexpected changes in the interview format. Reflect on how you would handle each scenario and what steps you could take to mitigate potential issues. This practice helps you become more adaptable and proactive, turning potential stresses into opportunities for preparedness and growth. Over time, negative visualization will enhance your resilience and reduce the emotional impact of unforeseen events, leading to a more balanced and composed approach to life's challenges. Maintain a Stoic journal. Stoic principle. Keeping a Stoic journal is a powerful practice endorsed by Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius. Aurelius used his journals as a tool for self-reflection and philosophical inquiry, recording his thoughts, emotions, and the principles he sought to embody. This practice allows you to track your daily experiences and emotional responses, helping you understand your reactions and improve your behavior. By regularly writing down your reflections and observations, you create a personal record of your journey towards greater emotional control and resilience. How it helps. Maintaining a Stoic journal offers several benefits. It helps you gain a deeper understanding of your emotional responses and behavioral patterns by providing a space to reflect on your daily experiences. Writing about your reactions to various situations enables you to identify recurring themes or triggers that affect your mood and behavior. For example, if you notice that certain stressors consistently lead to anger or anxiety, you can analyze these patterns and develop strategies to manage them more effectively. Additionally, journaling allows you to document your progress in applying Stoic principles, reinforcing positive changes, and recognizing areas for further improvement. By reflecting on Stoic teachings and your own experiences, you cultivate greater self-awareness and strengthen your commitment to living in accordance with Stoic virtues. Daily practice. To incorporate Stoic journaling into your daily routine, set aside a dedicated time each day for reflection. Begin by writing about your emotional experiences and reactions to the events of the day. Include reflections on how well you applied Stoic principles, such as focusing on what you can control or reframing your perspective. For example, if you faced a challenging situation at work, describe your emotional response and analyze whether you maintained control over your reactions. Additionally, note any insights gained from your reflections and strategies you plan to implement to improve your responses in similar situations. Regularly review your journal to track your progress, celebrate your achievements, and identify areas for growth. Over time, this practice will help you build greater emotional resilience and enhance your ability to respond to life's challenges with Stoic wisdom. Practice compassion and forgiveness. Stoic principle. Compassion and forgiveness are integral to Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes the importance of understanding and empathy in fostering inner peace and harmony. Stoics believe that holding on to grudges and resentment only serves to disrupt our tranquility and hinder personal growth. By treating others with kindness and showing empathy, we align ourselves with Stoic virtues and contribute to a more harmonious and peaceful environment. As Marcus Aurelius suggested, we should recognize that everyone is fallible and that showing compassion is a way to foster mutual respect and reduce conflict. How it helps. Practicing compassion and forgiveness can significantly alleviate emotional burdens and improve interpersonal relationships. When we hold on to grudges or harbor negative feelings towards others, we often experience unnecessary stress and emotional strain. By letting go of these feelings and embracing forgiveness, we free ourselves from the weight of resentment and create space for more positive emotions. Compassion allows us to connect with others on a deeper level, building stronger and more supportive relationships. It also enhances our emotional resilience, as we are less likely to be thrown off balance by interpersonal conflicts. Furthermore, by practicing forgiveness, we learn to let go of our own mistakes and imperfections, promoting a healthier and more balanced emotional state. Daily practice. To incorporate compassion and forgiveness into your daily life, start by making a conscious effort to engage in acts of kindness and empathy. This could involve offering support to a friend in need, listening attentively to someone's concerns, or simply being more considerate of others' feelings. Reflect on any grudges or negative emotions you may be holding and actively work on letting them go. Consider the perspective of those who may have wronged you and recognize their own struggles and imperfections. Engage in self-reflection to understand how holding on to anger affects your well-being and how forgiveness can release you from this burden. Practice forgiving yourself for past mistakes and strive to be more compassionate towards both yourself and others. By integrating these practices into your daily routine, you can cultivate a more peaceful and resilient mindset, enhancing your overall emotional health and relationships. Conclusion and call to action. Recap. Throughout this video, we've explored 8 essential Stoic practices for managing and controlling emotional reactions. These practices include mindful reflection, where you examine your daily experiences and responses, the dichotomy of control, focusing only on what you can control, reframing your perspective to view challenges as opportunities for growth, emotional detachment to observe your feelings without being overwhelmed, negative visualization to prepare for potential setbacks, maintaining a Stoic journal to track and reflect on your emotional responses, and practicing compassion and forgiveness to build stronger relationships and reduce emotional burdens. Inspiring statement. By integrating these Stoic practices into your daily routine, you empower yourself to master your emotional responses and build a more balanced, resilient existence. Embracing these principles not only enhances your ability to handle life's challenges with grace, but also fosters a deeper sense of inner peace and personal growth. As you apply these practices, you'll find yourself better equipped to navigate emotional turbulence and cultivate a more fulfilling life. Call to action. If you found these insights valuable and are ready to take control of your emotional well-being, subscribe to our channel for more content on Stoicism and personal development. By incorporating these Stoic practices into your daily life, you can achieve greater emotional mastery and lead a more balanced life. Embrace these principles and take the first step toward mastering your emotions today.